let me know.
Last week's Raw was the Raw after a pay-per-view, so naturally it was good. But will this week's Raw be any good? Let's find out. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Some More Raw Thoughts. 7 months strong, still going somehow. Didn't think we'd be going this long. Should we get on with it? Because it's not real. I haven't got anything to say before Raw. So Brad Maddox comes out. Tonight we're going to have a contract signing between Daniel Bryan and John Cena. Naturally, this brings out Cena. Maddox asks why Cena chose Bryan, and runs him down regarding his looks, his size, his relationships, and all that jazz. Before Cena gets a chance to come out, Daniel Bryan comes out, and the face that Cena pulls when Bryan's music hits is wonderful. Can't really describe it, but it's just come and see it. Cena cuts a promo putting Bryan over. He mentions small wrestlers like Shawn Michaels and like Eddie Guerrero that gets an Eddie chant, which is always appreciated. He picked Bryan to compete at SummerSlam. He doesn't want an easy victory. He wants a hard-fought match. Bryan signs a contract. Maddox gives him a chance to prove himself to the members of the WWE Universe who don't think he deserves it. So tonight he's going to have a match. Or matches, as in the plural, more than one, which Cena doesn't look happy about. But decent, no problem with that opening time. The opening contest, though, really, really good. Alberto Del Rio defeating Sheamus in a really good match. Sheamus comes out, he's got a great big bruise on his left leg, and Alberto Del Rio works the leg. Happy days. And of course, you sat there thinking to yourself, well, I know I was, if ADR's finishing move is the armbar, how are they going to transition that from working the leg? It's all good, though, all good, because Sheamus goes to the bro kick. ADR moves, kicks the kick, why not? Then Sheamus goes to the white noise, ADR attacks the leg, jumps him down, small package, 1, 2, 3, good stuff from both men. Enjoyed this match a lot, honestly. We see a recap from SmackDown when Vince made Vicky Guerrero general manager, didn't see that one coming, honest, no really. And then Booker T and Teddy Long have an argument in the back with that Renee Bird, whoever she is. Christian defeated Titus O'Neil in a nothing match, and then in the back Ryan back, that works, doesn't it? Ryback shows just why this whole Be a Star campaign is just an utter shit, basically talking about bullying, and he is very intimidating to Josh Matthews, which, be a star Ryback, be a star. Mark Henry comes out next. He's proud to be from Texas. He's proud of his match with John Cena last week. No, one thing he's not proud of is getting beat from the Shield. So he says, hey Shield, I'm here if you want to come out. Basically calls him out, so the Shield come out, and they beat him up, which is surely what would have happened. It was always going to happen. But the Usos make the save, so it's all good. Guess we've got another SummerSlam match there. It's the 3-on-3 match. Happy days. In the back, Daniel Bryan says not to worry about him tonight. Cena wants him to go to SummerSlam in one piece. But he'll be fine. But then Dolph Ziggler defeated Darren Young in about 4 minutes. After the bell, Big E hit the ring off Zigzag. Got the win. After the win, get there in the end. Big E hit the ring. Ziggler bailed before he could do anything serious. And then Michael Cole baby taught me how to install the WWE app. So now I know, which is good. I've got a Nokia N8 phone. I can't have the app, but Miz TV can rightly go fuck itself, in my opinion. I mean, I've heard and I've been shown that there was a nip slip, and I've said this before. If you like the old nip slips, good for you. There's a lot of free pornography out there. Go and watch some of that. You'll see a lot more boobs than you'll ever see on Raw. I'm sure Spaz Phoenix was sat there going, Miz, Divas, fucking yes! Because, of course, as a member of the YWC elite, I tell you folks that you shouldn't like The Miz, despite the fact he's got no talent. And I tell you shouldn't like the Divas because they're awful. But, because I'm the YWC elite, I'm a bad person. Yeah, like I say, Miz and Divas in the ring all together. I'm sure Spaz was fucking doing himself something fierce. In the back, Triple H talks to Brad Maddox, puts Daniel Bryan over. Did you ever think you'd see the day, really? And then Steph tells him that she understands that it's hard for Brad. He's between a rock and a hard place, which is nice. Still don't care about this storyline at all. Cody Rhodes defeating Fandango in a match that saw a truly horrific moonsault as No, that's not an ambulance, I guarantee it. No, yeah, Fandango was in the wrong position, so he came down wrong. Disaster kick for both Fandango and Damien Sandow, who've been doing commentary on the outside, and of course a Crossroads getting the win. Alright, but that botch was horrible. And then CM Punk comes out, he's still standing after last week, and he's not afraid of Bork Laser. It doesn't matter what Paul Heyman thinks, he owns this ring! I own this ring, he shouts. Oh, at SummerSlam he wants it to be the best versus the beast. Happy days. Heyman appears on the Tron, rips Texas, because that's where they're from tonight. We're actually told, hey, 2 weeks on the spot. Yeah, he rips on Texas for a bit. He asks if Punk is a coward or a fool. Punk answers that he will answer that question at SummerSlam. And he's vexed about Heyman being live via satellite. Heyman accepts the challenge, but the thing is, the best is the beast. And that beast is my best friend, Bork Laser. Fantastic stuff. RVD defeating Wade Barrett in a match that was made way better by the crowd being really into Rob Van Dam. I'm still not sold on him, but the crowd really seems like it. I expect that the whole Rob Van Dam's back thing to last about a month, maybe 2, and then the nostalgia factor will grow from it. I really think that's going to happen. Yeah, but the 5-star Frog Splash gets the win. And in our main event gauntlet match, Daniel Bryan defeating Jack Swagger in a match that lasted about 3 minutes and finished with the yes lock. That was, well, it was everything you were going to expect, really, out of a 3-minute match. But then, the fucking highlight of the show, a 17-minute match. Daniel Bryan defeating Antonio Cesaro. Absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. The best match I've seen on television since the John Cena versus CM Punk match in the spring in the build-up to WrestleMania, wasn't it? That was a really good match. This was really, really good. Crowd loved every second. Everything was crisp. Everything was clean. Like I say, decent length of 17 minutes. Forearms by both men just looked absolutely fantastic. And a great finish as well, as Cesaro goes for that vault that he launches him up and hits him with the uppercut. That's a great move in itself, yeah. But as he's going for that, as Daniel Bryan comes down, grabs the head, turns that into a small package or a schoolboy, whichever one you want to call it, and gets the 3 with that. That was special. That was a really, really good match. Thoroughly recommend anyone who hasn't seen it go and watch that match. Genuinely good. And then the last bit, if you want to call it the main event part of it, was Daniel Bryan defeating Ryback in the third and final part of the gauntlet match. Now this match was deathly quiet crowd-wise. Crowd weren't into this one in the slightest, but I thought it was a good match. I thought Ryback stepped it up. I thought both of them looked good. I think the powerbomb on the outside, was that meant to be the finish there? Daniel Bryan comes running off the apron, Ryback catches him, powerbombs him on the floor, and you can't help think to yourself, because there's a table set up on the outside, yeah? You can't help thinking to yourself, was it meant to catch him and bomb him through the table? Because Ryback picks him up, bombs him through the table, getting the disqualification win for Daniel Bryan. And then Cena comes out. Anyway, I don't know, but either way, the point is that a powerbomb on the outside, nasty. Powerbomb through the table, fantastic. John Cena comes out to make the save. And, you like putting people through tables, do you? How about trying it next week on me? Next week, me and you in a tables match. Happy days. In the back, Brad Maddox is pressured into making it Daniel Bryan versus Kane next week by Vince McMahon. And the last thing we see on the screen is Daniel Bryan going, yes, 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 with one arm, because he's selling the other arm because he's all damaged and all. Good. No Wyatt family, which is interesting because, they were been all over TV. There was a promo for them, but they didn't appear in person. No Randy Orton, who, of course, is the Raw Money in the Bank holder, which is interesting. I had heard from quite a few people that Big Slow was coming back tonight. No sign of Big Slow. I'm not complaining about that one, boys and girls. That's a promise. It's just interesting. The thing, right, the show didn't feel like a 3-hour show, which is always going to make me a happy boy. Yeah, when it doesn't feel like it's a really, really strong show. And Miz TV is the only downside on this one. I mean, the thing is about this show is that it went past and it was match heavy and there weren't too many skits and all that goodness. But I mean, other than Antonio Cesaro versus Daniel Bryan, I reckon in a couple of days' time I'll have completely forgotten this Raw. Does that make sense? It was good, but it was nothing memorable. But it was better than average. But it still wasn't great. Horrible. Right, so, ladies and gentlemen, that's Raw. What did you think of Raw? Let me know down here below. I don't reply to them all, but I read every single one. Click like, click subscribe. My next video, hopefully, will be 97th Heaven Bash at the Beats 97, which I'm dreading watching. I'm also, because I'm a nice chappy, at the weekend I'm going to be reviewing a show for you called AWE. Night of Legends. Found this on Netflix a couple of days ago and had heard that it's absolutely terrible, so I'm really looking forward to reviewing that for you. If I don't see you before, try and get your dash down to this one, GPW's 10th anniversary show. That's on Friday, which I have the honour and the privilege to call. 10 years GPW are going, and I can't believe I'll be calling their 10th anniversary show. Card for it is absolutely stacked. So if you're in Manchester, Wigan area, get your ass down. It'll be fucking awesome. I've been Mark P. Thank you so much for watching. Join me again next time, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.